Hey, peace and love, yo. How y'all doing? Hey, guess who? I'm back, flowing and growing with Sister Nzinga. It's been a minute, y'all, but life has been going on and things have really been flowing and growing. Speaking of which, I planted some trees and my mango tree is growing. I got four nice mangoes, and that's really good. I mean, it came out with like 10 new buds, but now there's four, and they're growing, and they're almost like as big as my fist. So it's going to be a nice one of those good, nice mangoes. So things have been moving forward, but I just wanted to come back on here and talk about some things that I've really been talking about when I told you about that word think. Taking hold of and implementing new knowledge. That's the THINK. Taking hold of and implementing new knowledge. And I'm just wondering, I want y'all to talk black to me. So I want to know, are you implementing new knowledge? Because let me just talk about a few things. They told you a long time ago that the food at McDonald's was pretty much poison. And but have you stopped eating at McDonald's? Have you taken hold of the information? Or are you implementing new knowledge? Like the pots and pans that we use. They used to have like the Teflon or the kind of stuff on the inside, and then over time, it gets scratched and your little pieces is in there. And so, when when that happens, that the essence of that thing is inside it goes into your food. We also shouldn't be cooking with just plain aluminum pots because that aluminum seeks into your food, and we know the aluminum's not good for us. And speaking of aluminum, you know that toothpaste with fluoride is really not good for you. They tell you it's whiter and brighter, but your teeth is not, it's a bone. It's not supposed to be white. So we don't need the fluoride in there because that fluoride is not good for our bodies. And look it up if you don't believe me. You know, I mean, and then the plastic spoons that we use that's all mostly at the dollar store, for cooking our food. Those things chip, they get burnt, um, they absorb, especially when putting something hot. It, all those chemicals is in the plastics. It absorbs into your food, and then you eat it, and then you have, toxins in your body. And the main thing that I stopped doing is wearing tights. We used to call them leotards when I grew up, but now they call it tights, and it's like a everyday thing. People from 8 to 80 is wearing them damn things, and so, but you have to understand that when you, it's supposed to be for exercise, but most people they wear them for exercise. I wear them for exercise. People wear them every day, but still, when you're out and about, your body sweats. They hot because it's all that shit. That's they hot and they tight. So when your body gets warm and your pores open up, so all the chemicals, the petroleum and all the other toxins that's in it, it goes through your skin. And so you really should not be wearing that. So I did a little more research on it, and I'm convinced enough for myself that I'm not wearing that shit no more. I'm not wearing it. So these are the things that we have to start thinking about. You have to implement the new knowledge, or it's no sense in you even learning new things. You might as well just sit back and just do what you want to do and just wait for you to die. But the point is that you have to start implementing the new knowledge that comes across your way, and you have to start making changes in your life that will reflect that, and you'll see that it's for your greater good, and that's what we want to work towards. We want to do things that's for our greater good. you know. So I just want to know, are you making changes in your life? Are you just going along, to get along? Because we have to start thinking about ourselves. If we say we love ourselves, so do what's best for yourself, especially when it comes to the children. When it comes to certain foods that we give our children, those things with the hot sauce on them, and uh, the little cheap little drinks and stuff like that, all that stuff, and even just sodas. Sodas is not really good for you because of all the sugar that's in it. So if you love your children, don't feed your children that poison. Because when the holistic way of looking at life is that it's really not about what's that, well, you can't eat this, you can't eat that. It's really true, you can't, because we're dealing with a system that really don't give a fuck about you, and they just feed it to you long as they can make money off of it. If you want to eat it, you want to eat it. They don't care if you eat it or not. So, and it's not about just what you put inside your body. It's who you're around. It's the music that you listen to. And then it goes to what you put on your body. You should be wearing clothes that can breathe. Something, it has to be natural fabrics. Unfortunately, now they come up with stuff. Temu is selling clothes now. Sheen is selling clothes. For stuff, but that stuff is cheap, and the materials that it's made of, it's slowly killing you if you wear it often. So be mindful. You have to look at yourself holistically. What you eat, what you're around, the music you listen to, the TV shows that you watch. If you're watching all this little gang violence or these little ratchet women on there talking about this and that, they cheating on each other, they fighting and all that kind of stuff. That's low vibration. And the same thing for the music. If the music is talking about something negative, you know, calling the girls bees and I got a Glock and all the nasty stuff, bend over and it's just disgusting. So it's a holistic approach of making sure that you are careful about what goes in your body, what you put on your body, the things that you listen to, the things that you watch, and the words that come out your mouth and the people that you're around, because energy is real. So the people you're around, you have to have some good energy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to come back, and I apologize for if I offended anybody by just dropping off without really saying so. But self-preservation is important. So I had to do some things that was for myself to use my time, you know, in the continued development of Nzinga. So I will be back. I will start doing videos again, and hopefully that the people that used to follow me before will continue to follow me and continue to share and care and share with other things. So what I want to know is, tell me in the comments, what have you changed out of those things? Are you still eating hot dogs when you know the hot dogs is nothing but scraps? You know, um, and this is not to say about somebody's better than another person. This is about loving yourself and making decisions and choices about what's best for yourself. So y'all think it ain't illegal yet. So take hold of and implement new knowledge. All right, peace and love. God loves you, and so do I.